There's Three-Fingered Jack, looking at it from sort of the southwest. I think that's Jefferson there. It looks kind of odd without a lot of snow on it, but it's looking south. Santiam Pass is out there, well, maybe 8 miles now. Done today. Alrighty, it's Monday, September 5th. Labor Day, I believe it is. And I believe that would be day 157, I think. I just left the Santiam Pass in Oregon. I've hiked about 8 miles heading north, and I'm heading up to Frog Lake. How you doing?
Very good, how are you?
Good, great. So where are you from? Canada. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Later. So yeah, I just got interrupted by this girl from Canada. Only the third person I've met from Canada, believe it or not. But so where was I? I'm heading up to Frog Lake, and that'll be the end of my northern Oregon hike. So Santiam and Frog Lake, this is my first day. It'll take me 4 days. And then when I finish that, hopefully I'll go down to Ashland and then hike back from Ashland up to Santiam Pass. There may be still a closure that I might have to go around though. But Santiam Pass will be the end of my hike. So gonna get a good start on it today, hopefully get 20 miles in. And it's an absolutely beautiful day, nothing but sunshine in the forecast, so could not ask for better weather. All right, talk to you later. Bye. This is an old burn from, I don't know, see the new trees coming up? How old are they? I don't know, maybe 5 years ago or something, 10 years ago. It takes a few years for all this bark to fall off, and then they turn silver. Then they're really vulnerable. Next time fire comes through here, that stuff will get leveled. Just burn right up. Just like in Lassen. Some lakes down there. Mount Jefferson. It's Black Butte over there. Black Butte Ranch is just north of that. Not a whole lot of good water sources out here. Some dried up ponds. Boy, this place is burned up. So I'm about maybe 12 miles north of Santiam Pass. Black Butte. Don't know what this pond is called. There's Three-Finger Jack from the north side. And you can see some mountains in the rear there. I guess those are the sisters. I just sat down and had some lunch here. But just to recap, so like I was in Washington last Thursday and hitched into Mazama. I was going to spend a night in a motel, but the motels, I got there too late. The offices were closed, and there were phone numbers to call, but there was no cell phone service in that town. So I ended up going to Lion's Den, which is a hiker campground run by this ex-PCT hiker named Lion. She owns this property, and she lives on it in a little house, and then there's another little house called the Hiker Hut that hikers can hang around in, use the kitchen and stuff. And then everybody camps on the property. It's a pretty nice setup. It's a little rough, but there's showers and laundry, and she washed my clothes for me. Charging station for all your electronics. It's pretty awesome. It's just by donation too. She's an amazing trail angel for sure. And she's always running around doing this stuff. She's constantly running up to the mountain and picking people up. The night of the fire, she was up there like till after midnight, running back and forth, picking people up. So that was Thursday and Friday, September 2nd. I did a 0 at Lion's Den. I was going to go up the mountain that morning, but I got on one of her bicycles and my legs were so tired, I decided to take a 0. Which is just well, because that afternoon we found out that they closed the PCT from, what's it called? I'm blanking out on it, but the last 30 miles of the PCT, so we couldn't go up there to the monument. So that was about it. A lot of people were very sad they couldn't go finish it, but I was glad they closed it because I've had enough with fires, with the McKinney fire down by Ashland. It's not that. I just didn't want to get anywhere near those fires up there. They were on both sides of the PCT. Anyway, they closed it, and it's not the end of my hike anyway. A lot of those people, that would have been the end of their hike. I could see why that would make a big difference, but the end of my hike is going to be Santiam Pass. Hopefully, if I can get through Oregon. Right now, the goal is just to get to up to Frog Lake, just below a government camp, and then I'll go do Southern Oregon, Southern and Central Oregon, finish it off. So Saturday, the 3rd, I got a great ride to Seattle from Mazama, all the way to Seattle, all the way to SeaTac, right to my airport, right to my airline. Walked in, bought a ticket, and flew to Redmond, and where Jerry, my brother, picked me up. And so I was in Redmond like by 3 that afternoon, 3:30. And yeah, so then I was there, and I took a 0 yesterday, the 4th. And Black Bee Ranch, got everything ready to take off today, and I took off this morning, a little before 7. And so now I'm heading up to Frog Lake. It'll take about 4 days. This is day 1, and I'm about 12 miles in. About 12 miles from Santiam Pass, and I'd like to get another 8 in if I can today. I'm at mile maybe 20, 13 or 14. If you gut hook. And I'm hoping there's going to be some water up here. It's been really dry so far. There's been a couple ponds. I'd rather not use ponds, but I will if I have to. But there's supposed to be some water in about 2 or 3 miles. So that's what's going on. And get back to you later. That's out to the west. That's Three Finger Jack. You can see, I think, the very tip of Mount Washington up there. And then the Three Sisters. You can see Broken Top to the left of them. And one of those peaks there is probably Black Crater. Black Butte. And everything around here is burnt to hell. It's just a mess. So, I'm going to try to go a little farther than I planned on today because I may need to get to the water I want. I mean, the next water is too soon to quit. But beyond that, I might have to go. I have to recheck my navigation here. Make sure that's all correct, but I might have to go like maybe 22 today or something like that, 23. We'll see. Okay, there's Jefferson. Getting pretty close to it. Out to the east. Yeah, heading right at Jefferson. Kind of on top now and just kind of bunch up and down stuff for a while. Looks like Mars. Like dirt, red dirt, those rocks. Look at all those trees just laying on the ground up there. Jefferson. Well, this is where I'm camping. It's about mile 2024.1, I think. Making some food there. Getting my air mattress pumped up. There's room for a lot of tents around here. Right around on the other side of those trees are 2 or 3 other tents already up, and I imagine there'll be probably a couple other people come along at least. Still pretty early, around 6 or a little after 6.